Hey guys, Mix here, and in this video we're back with the RM125, and today we're going to be hooking up the radiators, hooking up all the radiator hoses to the engine and everything like that. We're going to be going through the carburetor because last time it leaked out the side randomly. It came out of somewhere weird. It came out of this little opening right here, and it just like shot out, so it wasn't like a little drip, it actually poured out. So we're gonna have to look into that and see if that thing needs a rebuild, or I might just order a new one. But old carburetors for these old bikes aren't the cheapest, and they're kind of hard to find. But if the carburetor does check out and it does good, then we're gonna be hooking up the air box. We're also going to be testing for spark to make sure our electrical is all good to go. And once we get all of that all ready to go, then the bike technically will be ready to start. Obviously, you know, just gotta put the gas can on and everything. And if you guys saw last video, I said that I'm going to keep the colors and the whole plastics off when we start it, because I want you guys to see it start, obviously, and I'm hoping that it does start after that rebuild that we did. But once it starts and it is basically just time to put on the plastics, I'm not going to record putting on the plastics or anything, because if you guys saw last video, once again, I said that I want to keep it a little surprise at the end to make you guys a little excited and wonder what colors it's going to be. So let's get started. So we have our radiators here, and they're not in the best of shape. I know that. I mean, the fins are going to be covering all of this. It's really just going to be hard to see all these little fins and everything. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The outside isn't that bad. It's a little bent, but you know what? They're radiators. They're going to get dinged up and everything, so these will be fine. I'll probably clean them up a little bit for the reveal that I'm going to do. But I do have the bolts already screwed into the frame, so I don't, you know, go around looking for them. So basically just put it right up, hook the hoses up, bolt it down, and that's it. So we'll do that now quickly so we could get a move on. The radiators are on, all the hoses are nice and tightened down, it's nice and stiff, so those are good to go. So now what I want to do quick is make sure that our wiring is good, like I said before. So I'm just going to unscrew our spark plug quick and make sure that the kill switch works and make sure that we have spark. Alright, so I'm just going to throw it on here quick, ground it to the engine, and see if I see anything when I kick it over. Not seeing anything. So we do have spark. I just had to kick it just a couple times, but I don't know if you could tell, but you might be able to hear it. Well, you might not be able to tell on camera, but there is spark, and when I was holding on to here, I was accidentally touching the metal and I did get shocked. Now what I'm going to do quick is just make sure that the kill switch works. So if I hold it and there's no spark, obviously it works. So hold down the kill switch. Alright, nothing. I'll let go. Alright, so kill switch works. Awesome. So that is awesome. Wiring harness is all good to go. So I'll just throw it back in the spark plug. There we go. So now that the radiators are on and all the hoses, and we know that we have spark, I'm going to move over to the carburetor. So I remember last time I took this thing apart, it looked like that the O-ring for the needle was all destroyed, but I'm not really too sure. But so I'm just gonna take this off again and check it out and see how everything is, because if it is shot, then that is probably our problem, and the carburetor was probably just filling up with gasoline before. So we'll take it apart again for the first time in a while. Alrighty, let's see. Pretty corroded in there. Not too bad. I did clean it when I first got it, but it looks like it just built up with just a little bit more of corrosion. Oh yeah. So I think is what's happening is this seal up here isn't staying up where it should be. So it should be up there, but look how easy this is for it to fall out. If I just gently tug it, it's out. So it could be that seal that's making it come out of this hole, so that could definitely be an option. I mean, everything else moves. I mean, the floats go up and down fine. So it's definitely got to be this piece that's making it overflow. What I could do is try and see if I can order just this O-ring, because I mean the rest of the carb I think is fine, because this has ran with this carb before, but it did smoke a lot. So I know that some people have had the problems that it smoked because of the carburetor. I know Jenny's Garage, I don't know if some of you guys watch him, but I've checked out a couple of his videos, and he had like that KDX 200 or something, and it was having the problem of smoking because of the carburetor. So I could probably just get a new carburetor for it. If I find one for sale and it's not like an insane price like how they are, then I'll probably just buy it, because that's probably just the best option. So I was hoping to start it in this video, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, you know, with the whole carburetor issue. I'd rather start it when it's ready. You know, of course I want to start it. I don't want to push this off anymore. I want this thing to run, but I'd rather it when I try and start it, that it is like ready to run, that the carburetor isn't shooting gas out of it. So I'm not gonna try and rig it together with a, you know, damaged O-ring for the needle. So right now we're gonna move away from the carburetor, because I need to see if I can find a new one or just the O-ring. Now I'm gonna mess with the clutch and the whole cable and everything, because I hooked it all up, but it doesn't go in farther enough for it to actually engage. So I've been messing around with it for a little while now off camera. So what I did is I unscrewed the little wire adjuster. I still need to bring this part in all the way, but to give it more tension up there and a little bit more tension down here. So now what I'm going to do is unscrew this, take off the arm, and try and move it back a little bit to give it a little bit more, just a little bit more tension, because it still has a little bit too much slack in it, especially when it's even in the holder that it's supposed to be in. So the clutch is working way better now. Now it is fully engaging and returning, so that's awesome. So guys, I know that this was a kind of short video. I might just be down like one video this week, just because I need some time to do something. I'll have more info in next video, but we just did the little final touches that we had to do just to make sure that this bike will run. But I am going to be you know, doing the surprises and everything off camera. I am going to look for a carburetor and everything like that, because you know, if I don't find one, then I'll just get the Rebo kit. Then other than that, we just got to put on the exhaust, the airbox, throw on the gas tank, put some fuel in her, and hope that she will fire up. But anyway guys, check out my social media for updates and everything. Snapchat and Instagram I mostly use. They will be on the outro of this video. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the short video, but thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, friends with the channel.